good evening. So, Spirit are definitely changing things up, or should I say my angels are changing things up. It's almost like I have to incorporate some messages for you in here as well as the world messages. So I'm going to do what I've been given, and we'll go on the tarot. Very odd, some of the stuff that's coming out. So I'm going to do a little bit of what I've been doing on pure angelic tarot. I have a feeling they are trying to narrow me down into two spaces. One. Okay. With all of the messages I have to give at the moment. So I'm just going to go with it. And I'm sorry, I still have my cold. I've been told I have a little bit of a virus. So, and it's affecting my voice again. So some throat issues, communication issues, clearly. Between the self, I'm being told. Oh, that's nice. Aspects of the self. Anyway, so you may be having that too, okay? We can hear it going, can't you? Oh, I've had nearly a week now. Okay, so I'm going to mention these names. You may recognize some of these names. They could be people in spirit, you know. They could be people in the media that are going to come to prominence for various reasons. It could be you, and that you need to pay attention to this. So I have Cassandra, a Jonathan Price. Well, he's an actor, but it's not that one. It's Price. Or maybe he is that. I don't know. Jonathan Price. Olivia Bertrand, Tony Walsh, Francine Peters, Andrew Walsh, Frank, Kathleen, Barbara Waits, Tim Lost. So I don't know. Tim Lost. Is that a name or does that mean something? I don't know. Okay. But we have Ankara. We have Australia. Petersburg in the US. Not St. Petersburg. Petersburg, US. St. Andrews, Scotland. There's a scandal in St. Andrews, Scotland. We have Frozen in Time, but a Thaw is Coming. And that's relevant to one of the things that I saw in the images. I've also got an Aboriginal win on an issue. Something about Fort Knox's gold, whether there's a heist, there's something going on. We keep getting gold at the moment. Gold bars as well. And then I've got Time as a Punishment here. And then I keep getting the name, and I have for ages on Pure Angelic, and I don't know what it's referring to. Nobody's ever come forward as a name, and I get loads of people recognizing the names and everything I've said. So it's Bartholomew. Remember, we're getting pieces of a jigsaw puzzle here. Then I've got the Sword of Damocles, Judgment in Your Favor, Blood Sports. I saw some fox hunting is a mistake. There's some decision being made about fox hunting. A tortoise is missing. Look at the rockery at the bottom of the garden. On the top. I have no idea what that's about, but it could be a message for someone. Now, I'm being asked to get a couple of cards. Okay. Wait, oh, you want me to go with these ones? We've got the shell cards. Okay, we'll go in this little pile. Okay, I just want to say a massive thank you to all of my new subscribers coming in, all of my new members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I truly appreciate you all. For those of you who've stuck around and supported me and coming back or just, you know, watching the videos all the time, I'm truly grateful. Okay, you've got no idea. I am. Thank you very much. I think spirit or angels, I've got to say angels, are trying to narrow me down. They keep showing me wings going at my back, and I don't know what's going on. They keep showing me that chair I talk about on Spooked Out as well. Oh, it's here. Oh my God. The chair they want me to sit in when I pass on from this world. Red and gold, like a throne. And they show me this little girl running around, not wanting to go on the throne. It does not mean what you think it means. Different. It means service. Okay? It does not mean we have hierarchies here and weirdness. It's different. Okay? But they are very, Oh my God, 2 Palladians stand next to me with staffs, and it's one of them runs after me as this little girl running away. Picks me up. Picked me up the other day. My little legs were going, ooh. I'm like, I must be about 4. 4. Oh my God, what if I pass on and go back to be this 4-year-old? Oh, I've got to go through that. But there's and they've tried to get me on the chair, and they reached to me. So there's something maybe about my inner child there as well. So if I'm talking about it, it could be relevant to you, issues there. But I have my books up again. This one you can read on. Oh my goodness, my arms are moving. This one this is my thriller. At the side, oh gosh, that one over there is my thriller. This one, these 2 are my naughty romances. You can read a lot of them on Inkit. So if you want to check that out. And see what takes your fancy there. Okay, let's go. Being someone who speaks the truth and shatters illusions, being comfortable in one's own skin. There's a lot of truth going to come out about various things. So much truth. I've got here, I was told when I was doing my meditation with them, the spider in the web is caught and has nowhere to run. So there's a web, dark web. There's a lot of information going to come out the dark web about, I have to say, voter rigging. Okay. There's some big investigation going on. Well, I hope you don't let me down this time. Oh, a little blue light there. Pale blue light. Okay. A lot of illusions being shattered at the moment. We've got being famous and celebrated, achieving praise and recognition. But it's upside down. Have a look at the shells, because you often get messages of the shells. That one's on the right way. It's almost like when I look at this one, it looks like secret information opened up and spoken about. That's what I see there. What kind of shell? It's an oyster, yes, the pearl of wisdom, something in there. This one is an illustrious cone. We've got sirens there. And it's upside down. The pen is jammed. It looks like a pen, and I just heard the pen is jammed. We've got sirens. There's definitely warnings. It's something imminent. If you watch the previous video, I've got 2 previous videos today. If you want to check them out, 808, something about money again. Gold, something about gold. Okay. We have being numb to feelings and in denial of emotions. Emotions riding high on something. An explosion of emotion. I'm saying riot. It keeps reminding me of LA riots. Is it going to happen in LA? LA riots. Within 14 days. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some riots. And I'm still seeing her again at the podium. And being sworn in. I don't know. I mean, you know, it doesn't have to happen right now. It could be something happens later on. It could... Because I'm not saying him being sworn in. And the man who will not be named. Mr. Tango treats himself. You will not be sworn in. If they let me down on this again, I don't know what. Did you see that little black thing moving around there? I don't know what the heck that was. It's because it's not a fly or anything. There's no dust or anything. Okay. What they're calling them and that. It wasn't the Daily Star when I said about it yesterday. I can't remember. It was newspaper. Will gets a nasty dose of tango terror. A second dose of, a nasty second dose of tango terror. So, but I am not saying him being sworn in. But then I didn't see him winning either. So I don't know. I don't know what they're playing with it. I've said it. But timelines can change. Let's remember that. And they change them sometimes. Right, okay. Seeing past the exterior as an expression. Don't judge a book by its cover. Somebody, look at that. That's in two halves. I keep seeing this green colour as well at the minute. I saw a green orb before. There's some healing going on. Is that for him? Incorrect. It's for somebody else. I'm going to just get two more and then I'll tell you more of what I have here. I will tell you about my spooky experiences last night because you do want to hear this. Weird things I put up with to get these messages. Hesitant to commit, feeling one's way, playing it safe. Is that for me just because I said that? Yes, in part. But somebody's not committing to something that was put on a manifesto. Trump not committing to something. There's something about the Ukraine. It might be to do with the Ukraine thing, but it's not blocking anything. No, this is separate. Something to do with the Ukraine, not committing to something. Feelings one's way, playing it safe. To some talks somewhere. A flat out denial. A no, a negative no, a negative. But could be persuaded. But playing it safe for now. Some sort of talks with Putin, more so to find out what the next plan is. There's some sort of warning going to be given to him. They're not going to march on Kiev. They are going to march on Kiev. If he doesn't get the help that he's supposed to get, that was promised to him from the US and from Europe, and if NATO does not intervene in some case, within the year they will be marching on Kiev. And the Ukraine will fall. August time, if something is not done. There's somebody sitting at my desk again. One more. Let's have a look at the shells. That's something very small. Haven't curl up like that. I get with that. Hesitant to commit. Yeah. Right, let's have a look. Oh, you want one from here. It's green. There's something green here. Willingness to change one's comfort zone. And this is a message for us all, okay? This is about healing, about coming out of a comfort zone. That's NATO. NATO needs to come out of a comfort zone. It's going to have to show its teeth, I'm hearing. Okay. Right. Before we go into that, I've got some more traditional type tarot cards here. Right. So, what I was shown, when I was sitting there, I saw a star. Then I saw a scroll. Remember, they're all pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. A scroll and a roll call. They're reminding me of that time I got to visit the Pentagon. And I went to Washington, DC. 90s, really. Yeah. Is it 98? It was whenever Jill Dando was murdered. Because we came back in the car and it was on the news, so I can't remember the date for that, but in the UK some people will remember. But anyway, they're showing me, so I've got to tell you about it. It's relevant somehow. So there must be maybe something about the Pentagon and a roll call at the Pentagon, wheedling out of staff. A chief of staff does not take her job. But something about Pentagon and roll call. And when they let you, I don't know if they still do it, but you could go and visit and they would take you around. And they took you past the chief of staff's office, everything, right? But there would be somebody from all the different forces, US forces, and they would take a group. And we had this young lad from the US Coast Guard. And he was in full uniform, everything. Bless him, he was sweet. And but he did it like a roll call. Karen Ross, Sarah. Like, then he goes, yes, sir. And we all had to go. I had to all get in a line, and we were roll calling. It was, that's what I'm being shown, roll call. And then we will walk around, and he had to walk backwards all the time. Just watch what we were doing. And we went around the Pentagon. So I don't know if there's something about that is relevant somehow, because I had to talk about it. But that's what they're reminding me of. This green orb, this green colour. Green is a colour of healing. All right, okay, so they've said green is the colour of healing from the heart space as well. Then they showed me the Beatles, John Lennon with guitar. It's guitar. Why music and this guitar? I don't know. Remember the pieces of a giant puzzle? Then I was told the spider in the web is caught and has nowhere to run. So there's some information going to come out of the dark web. Photo rigging. Why are they showing me? Again, I've got to tell you. Now, there's something about, they're showing me the Red Dwarf episode where the despair squid. Somebody's just reminded me. I think my brother might be in the house again. Despair squid, right? And they think, basically, oh, spoiler alert. But they, you might want to, if you're going to watch it, you might want to, I've forgotten the name of the thing, but it makes people get so depressed that they have these hallucinations, everything, and they're so strong that they end up doing away with themselves because it's to do with the think. It's called Despair Square. This is a comedy program, and basically in that they all get caught by the squid, basically the ink, or something happens, and they believe that their life has been a video game all this time. And they tell the guy in it, he's an actor, he's in loads of films actually now. Is that Anthony Small? Somebody like that. Anyway, he tells them, gosh, you didn't get it right. You were supposed to do this. You were supposed, you know, like if you went up to heaven, basically, it'd be like, well, you didn't get that bit right, did you? Or you, right? In your life, you didn't find the clue about this, and I mean, that's what this is. It is really here, and basically, he tells them about that, and they go out and they have to see their lives, what they really are. And one's, you know, homeless, but the brother of somebody famous who's in control. Another's a detective, and another one's Dwayne Dibley. That's another story. And he thought it was really cool, but he's Dwayne Dibley. And they go outside, and this person, this little kid, is going to be shot by this guy. And one of them says, "Stop, don't do that." And he says, "Oh, Sir Voter Colonel, I did not expect you to be here." And it's basically a dictatorship and a proletariat. Well, I don't know what it's saying that for, but it's a dictatorship, and he is the Voter Colonel, and that's what I'm getting here. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. Then I saw two doors, you know, like in a stately home or something, two doors open. And it was into the angelic realms. And the angelic realms, for me, they're shown with a lot of people on about beautiful buildings, lots of stairs. Lots of stairs. And I could see these beautiful buildings. There's again, there's one in particular, and it's where I live. It's stunning. Anyway, it's maybe where you live too. You don't know. And chances are, I know I'm talking to ascended masters and angels and everything on here. I know I am. Alien beings, starseeds, you name it, right? And they're all running down the steps very fast. So I don't know what that's about. And then I see this big book that they're reading from, huge book, and they turn the page. I was asked at this point to talk about something I hadn't talked about before. I've noticed now if I'm going to talk about something and I can't find it, that's because they've taken it out. It's either for another time or it's something they want me to keep for me. I don't know. But that's what I sense. So I now have to talk about a chorus line. Rows and rows, of course, girls kicking their legs, everything. And it reminds me of the song, and I heard the song, What Have I Done to Deserve This? By the Pet Shop Boys, who I absolutely adore since they were created. And in fact, Neil Tennant comes from my hometown, North Shields. So went to school there. Anyway, went to school, St. Cuthbert's down the road. But there's the chorus line, and one of them, I was attached to one of them, the women at one point. I'm seeing a lot more women now, which is great. And there was a black shoe kicked off, and it went into the audience. I mean, we've got green. We've had a lot of colours. We've had green, we've had blue, we get black, and we've had orange is the new black. So, and what I had to see in the other video was black is the new colour. Make of that what you will. Oh, they want me to pause and get a couple of cards again in case you get... Well, some of you like the tarot, some of you don't. So they're trying to, mix it up a bit here. No, it's going to tie in with the next message, apparently. I want that one. Okay. Somebody's not walking away from something, won't take it lying down. There will be a fight here to stay. Not worried at all in the slightest, because the Nine of Swords is about worrying, being kept awake at night. I did what I did. It was done. It was the right thing to do. They needed me. Make of that what you will. What do you want? Oh, you want me to put them down? Oh, they want me to use these ones. Two more. And we have Five of Cups, a massive rejection. Jail time. I'm still saying jail time for he who shall not be named. I'm sorry, but it's there. Judgment. A judgment. The dead shall rise again. Now that there's something that's been buried and is going to come out. It's something that's been buried deep and it's going to come out. Remember I saw those documents yesterday and stuff like that. There's something coming. Is that what I think it is? I don't know, but it's reminding me of that, like, ravine, no. This crevice had opened up in the snow and things went down and then a book came up. Well, somebody's going to write a book about he who shall not be named the column now. Somebody's going to write a massive book and it's all true. There are going to be a lot of secrets exposed. And it's going to come out before January 2026. A damning report. If we stay on this timeline that we're on currently. Something about a dark web. All right, okay. Somebody is ordering an assassination on the dark web, but we'll come back to that. Jeez, okay. Not to do with him. We've said about that. I really don't want to keep going back to him, but they want to keep doing it. Right, Nassau skiing. One of the guys walking around here. Remember, I physically see. If you're new here, I physically see. You can see a lot of the images on my Spooked Out channel. Some on here as well. You can actually see these people. They're angels, but they come in black suits to show that they are secret protection for me. That's just how they do it. So I was showing poles, ski poles, and then I saw somebody skiing, and then I saw somebody sort of like this as if they were doing a ski jump. But it was really weird because at one point it looked like somebody's trying to make a jump from something to something else, right? Because it was flat ground, and it was like somebody just in the air like that, but they hadn't come off a ski jump. Now I am seeing this ski jump. The lift will not be successful and will be a damp squid. Somebody in politics, somebody makes a bid for freedom, a bid for a rule, but has it taken away at the last moment. I keep seeing pens coming in. Oh, can't we talk about something else? Then they came out here, one here and one there, 2 red flags. And in between them, there's something from the 17th century. Now, I was thinking about this, and what the information I got next time was it the 17th century it was started, print and press? But they're dressed up in the 17th century gear. Something from the 17th century will be proved wrong. Why is my head moving? Something moved there, and my head went like that. Is that my balance? No, they're watching somebody. There's a Palladium ball here, but they're watching something. There's a shadow at the back there. I don't know if you saw it. On the door, there's somebody. Somebody's in here who should not be. The eavesdropping. Oh, him again. No, it's not him though. Wait till I tell you. So, and I heard printing press. And I saw a whole load of news being printed. I couldn't see what the news was. It was just like modern day printing. Press blackout, news blackout. And there's going to be a press strike AI situation. So there's going to be some in the next few months. Okay, then I was shown a ring, which I'm shown all the time. And it's on this finger, which is the left hand, so it's commitment. And then a giant crucifixion, and I heard my commitment to God. So if I'm saying that you have a commitment, you could be a light worker, there's something you're going to have to commit to, speaking a truth, talking about truth. Then I saw them with the book again, reading a story. I saw the ice skater I talked about in the videos yesterday, which was holding a flower this time, a daisy. I have to say it's a daisy. Okay, right. Okay, who's ordering the, right, you want these over here? Who's ordering the assassination? What's going on here? A political opponent in an African country is ordering an assassination. Something from the past. Mugabe. Zimbabwe. Something to do with that. Another one is being ordered. A Russian hit. Sniper attack. Where's that? A London street. Middle of next year. Sniper attacks. I thought to be one person, but is a group. We talked about in the last one, the 3 spies, people who are operating in London trying to cause disorder. 2 more riots will befall the city of London. Talks death. Protest in Kensington for something. Kensington, jeez. Talks death. Is that anywhere else? I've got to see Briar-Dean. I don't know where that is. There's got to be protests and riots around the world. The far right gains ground very quickly. The far right wishes to take out an opponent. The militia still prepares in Pennsylvania. I have to say the word hoodwinked. Okay, so something coming to a rest. An unaliving. The sword of Damocles falls. And a queen gets her throne. Peacock. I don't know where that is. There's something about Argentina. Political scandal in Argentina. Political interference in Argentina. It's like, I can't remember her name, whoever runs it. But there's a lot of Russian intervention coming in, and it's almost like they're trying to direct, there's blackmail, trying to direct what goes on in the government there. It's slow, but it's effective. It has been very effective. I'm not going to say what I worry about. I mean, I worry about the Falkland Islands all the time with that. Anyway, it's for another day. So then I got Moses, and I heard let my people go, and I heard parting of the Red Sea. Then, this is weird, well, if it can be any weirder, an insect rebellion is underway. Prepare for the coming months. Not give me anything more on that. And then this one shocked me, but I'm going to say it as it is. And they showed me, they acted it out type thing. That's what they do sometimes. Rules repealed in surprise attack on gay marriage, thwarted by Democrat intervention. There's 2 clauses they're trying to bring in to block something. Maybe not being allowed to have children in the marriage, but it's blocked. So don't go worrying. Okay, and then I had to finish with the angels stand ready to defend this world and its inhabitants from its enemies. So, okay, interesting stuff. But, right, the other thing I want to tell you about is what I saw last night. All right, okay, they're going to give me information on it. So, I got quite nervous because I haven't seen anybody dressed up this way in my room. I've seen all sorts of different things, hooded figures, the works, right? But this guy came up and he got in my face like this when I was lying in bed. I was like, bald-headed, like feathers, Mayan. There's something about the Mayan calendar. Something predicted in 2012 will come to pass. But it's to do with the Mayan calendar and the 2012 thing. Do you remember? Something will come to pass. And they're showing me the movie 2012. And it's a plane again. Oh my God. I'm still seeing that explosion with the plane. Again, if you want to know more about that, check out the previous video. A vindication is upon us. Okay, so what else did I say? I'm going to finish off with some of these cards before. So what else I saw? Well, wasn't even just seeing. It was some of my angels will talk to me direct. And there are people from Egypt here, Anubis, right here. I can see them with a whole gear. There's also a bloody big snake here and all. A cobra, Egyptian. So somebody's tried to get in here to find out information, to do something, because that snake comes out when anything happens and it's like, whoo, our messenger is protected by a cobra. And the director of the underworld. Oh my. And Archangel Michael has just come and stood right behind me. What the hell's going on here? But last night there was, thank you very much. Oh my goodness, he's huge. He's like giant behind me. White body armor on, sword. Shield outside. Ooh, Saint Michael. Thank you. Okay, so it all happens here. So I'm lying in bed and this person, it looked like he had a red roby thing on, but he had very short dark hair, and where he'd come from, and he was sort of weaselly and weird ears. I thought, I'm not sure. It was odd, and I thought, oh, what that? And he was sort of crawling on the floor, and I was like, who's that? And one of them come striding, picked him up, directed him out. And I just heard, I don't know if you watch Fred's Voice, ASMR, he's brilliant. And he did one about the butler, when the young lord has slept in, the young lord and his, lady, and he has slept in and done all sorts of things that he has to sort out. You have been consorting with lower dwellers. And that's exactly lower dweller. Now, not in a horrible way. I think what he meant was negative, yeah. But that's all I heard was Fred's voice. Some of them will just speak, others will do things like that. Or there'll be images or different ways. Or they'll come in light language, some of them. Or ancient Egyptian language I'm hearing. Or it's not spoken now. Ancient languages, things like that. You've got no idea. It all happens here. So I was like, oh, okay. But the worst of it was, I woke up in the night. I think they're taking me up notch with how much I hear, as in physically hear. I do hear stuff, but it's not as much as the visual. But I had to come in here last early morning. I did wake up at 5:15, but it was it 5:15 then? No, I got back and it was 5:15, I think. And I had to stand at the door because I thought, I can hear people talking all the time. I can't hear what they're saying. But I've had that all my life, but it's getting louder. And it's getting more, there's a lot of noise, but people talking. But it's getting louder. So I'm not sure what's happening there, but I had to come in here and there was nothing going on. And I thought, all right, okay, I'm just going to have to ignore it. And I've told you I have to sleep with at least one AirPod in, because otherwise it's... So I had proper sleep though. I'm not eating at all, very much. And I got told before that if I didn't eat, he would eat for me. The main angel, well, he likes to think he's the main angel around me. He's not, but he keeps coming to me as a little boy as well, especially in dreams. I believe it's him. This little boy always shows up. And they showed me some stunning artwork this morning before I got up, for cards. Beautiful, real art. Beautiful cards. Of a woman with a load of sticks on her back and like white here, a bit of blue, but she was like in the olden times, and she was in some rural area. Nine of Wands. And then the other one was of a little boy, Page of Cups. Okay. And I swear he was the little boy on it, but I don't know. And it's so vivid. They told me I was an artist. I was a nun, and I was an artist in one of my past lives. I do see a lot of nuns around. Bless them. And so that's kind of odd. So I don't know what that means. So we've got 9 of Wands and Page of Cups. We'll ask in a moment. We'll have a look. But the scary thing, okay, is what I felt and what was done. I'll get a couple of cards and I'll tell you after this. They want me to wait. Okay. It was a figure like that, yeah. But this is upside down, this one. Examine your integrity. Somebody not looking at their integrity. We've got 11 here. Awaking to your integrity, to your true birth, to who you are, to what you do. Somebody's not doing that. We have, why is that one upside down? They're meant to be upside down, Sarah. Okay, so you've got ennoble your soul. Somebody's not doing that. They're wearing a mask here. They're going to be uncovered. Somebody in the UN is wearing a mask when they speak. They do not speak the truth. Right, okay, so the Hamas leader is going to be found, the new one. It's on track at the moment and will be unalived with a weapon. Assassination, 2 weeks. They already know where he is. And we have, does this have to be, focus on higher truth? Not happening here. So this is quite damning. Okay. So anyway, right, I have to now talk about this bit. So there's definitely something coming because I've been having that cold feeling again. And, you know, if you can hold on and get to the end of this video, because I often get told I'm finishing and I get a few more predictions in out of the blue. So try and hang on. So I'm lying there in bed and twice the bed moved. I know it wasn't springs, no it wasn't. I know when things are getting on the bed. I often have, I lie that way, and I have somebody sit near me and they watch me and they watch everything around me. There are people right around me, they're right around my head. I've shown you the Snow White thing, haven't I? 1 second. Oh. I don't know why it's important, but they want me to show you, so I will. Oh, what's happening there? Where is it then? Oh, I have too much junk on here. This one. Squeaky chair. It is literally like that, okay? That's how I sleep. But they've forgotten the bit at the back. And then I see all these people standing there. And somebody said to me, am I not frightened? Yeah, I was frightened last night. And if I get frightened, then there's something there that shouldn't be. Because I've had, even when I was with my ex-husband, I remember one night, something jumped on the bed. And I remember looking at him and he went, did you feel that? I went, oh yeah. And he felt it. So he knew something had got on the bed. And that happened like 3 times. Now, normally when they sit, I don't feel it. They are very considerate, but I had to feel that. So somebody wanted my attention. And that was that after that? Yeah, it was after the lower dweller. This Mayan guy as well come in with a staff. And then at one point I'd got up, I got back to bed, and it wasn't long after somebody, you know when you're lying in bed pulled the sheet. It tugged it like that. And I was like, oh my God. And all night I felt as if somebody was pressing on me, doing something. So I don't know if I talk about it a lot on Spooked Out, but I get healing, all sorts of things happen. And sometimes I sort of feel things. I woke up the other night because I could feel something in my mouth. It felt like a big mouth guard with a piece coming out, and I was like, and then it was gone. I do have things as healing goes on, everything. Now I'm a bit of a health anxiety freak, so I have also CD with things like that at times, and they're always trying to, we're trying to help you here, but make sure you're doing what you're told with health things, with seeking professional advice. I still do. Okay, so you should too, and if you need to, yeah. So I don't know what was going on, but I woke up with my hands and pins and needles a couple of times, a few things going on. So something is afoot. But when that happened, I sat up, and it was enough for me to shout out to my son in his room, because I was, there's somebody doing my shit. I'm frightened. You'll be all right. Well, you're not going to get out of bed. So it was that was frightening, and I went cold down my back. It was, didn't like that. So something is afoot. All right, let's have a few more of these. Oh no, you want these ones? I want these ones. Okay, so somebody is wearing a mask. So can you tell me anything? Why was my sheet tugged last night? Was there any information that's just come out with that? Regeneration. Look at the snakes. Something's shedding its skin. Something is changing. Taking on a different form. Teeth of the Hydra. Right, well, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Because that's reminding me of that Jason and the Argonauts movie that I love so much. And the CGI for the time in the 60s was second to none. They still say it's got the famous CGI. It is brilliant, even now. I heard somebody the other day saying, oh, it's kind of rubbish. And no, it's not. And it was done in the 60s, yeah? So, but basically what happens, the Hydra is defeated, and take the teeth of the Hydra, and the baddie in Jason and the Argonauts throws it in the ground, and the skeletons come up, and the fight after Jason and his men have to fight and the Argonauts have to fight the skeletons. So there's something from the past that needs to be fought again. A skeleton comes out of a closet. Something to do with the far right. Okay. Somebody's sown the seeds for the far right to take prominence across the world in many different forms. And they're sowing the seeds of destruction for this planet. This is impartial. It's not me. Okay. An old enemy rises. An old flame is relit. Journey through the underworld. There's definitely something about mask wearing, something being hidden, somebody not revealing their true identity. We've got that twice. Okay, you want me to go back there now? I'm going to finish off. Oh, okay. I don't know what's happened here. Put that back in there. Somebody's going to be unveiled, forcibly unveiled. Somebody's not revealing. Why do I keep getting Mongolia? Mongolia. Alaska. Mongolia. Alaska. What's wrong with Alaska? I'm seeing lots of UFOs going on in Alaska. I've watched loads of programs on that. I've got to go to Alaska. All these places I've got to visit. 49. Hearing an old 49er from a program I watched the other day. Something somebody said. 49th parallel? 49th parallel. 8 of Cups walking away, with the right way this time. 8 of Cups walking away. Being watched from the stars. The man in the moon watches. The tide is turning. Something about the moon affecting the tides. That changing. There's some gravitational pull that's being altered. I don't know what the heck that's about. Corrosion. Something about time. Striking 12 again as well. High noon. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody works behind the scenes. The angels work behind the scenes to stabilize the environment and the government. That's nature angel. Government. Nature angels. The government of the planet. The governments. It's almost like governments are going to be getting messages. They could be channeled, but the messages are coming in. I keep seeing JFK. He's around all the time. That's not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. That speech is relevant at this moment. I don't know what that's about. Sowing seeds of prosperity. A life force resurgence in Africa. And I just heard Delta, Delta, Delta. 5 of Pentacles. Something being rejected. Out of hand. A visitation, a visit is rejected out of hand. I'm seeing a whole load of helicopters going, and I'm seeing a UFO being chased. Now that happened, didn't it? It's happening again. They're going to be, oh, my battery's starting to go. Sorry about that. There are going to be more sightings. More coming up from the water as well. Right, can you give me a final card, please, on, the one on the top, regarding the, you know what I'm going to say. Oh, I can't get the warning I keep getting. Changing roles or jobs, or change within a job. And this is an orange spider conch. Oh, tango treats again then. Don't ask me. I have nothing to do with it. I'm just giving you the message. Vigilance, keeping an eye out for danger. There is warning. There is something coming. It involves planes, explosions, EMP pulse. Things just dropping out of the sky. I keep saying that. I don't know what the heck this is about. The Houthis are to be watched. And there's a lot of information being gathered. And some more alien visitations. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope that has been of some interest to you. Again, my readings, I'm still taking, I've got a couple more left. Slots if you want any for the December lot. If you're interested in doing psychic medium mentorship with me, or coaching, or just live coaching, details in the description. My novels here, which I've probably pointed out already, I can't remember. I've got that much information coming at me. You can read some of them on Inkit. There's novels for free on there, and there's memberships on there as well. And yeah. Check out Spooked Out. I have a funny feeling I'm going to be moving a whole lot of videos over here from those channels. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. But they're consolidating. They're putting everything together because it's all relevant. So yeah, I may leave the comments open on this one, but if it gets too bad, because I'm not well, and I need to keep focus with a lot of things going on. If I could just get the final application sorted out for my PhD, that would be brilliant. And I'm writing again. So there's quite a few things going on and things I have to prepare for next year. Big changes for me. So yeah, please check out those books though. And please subscribe, like and share. I'd be very grateful. And thanks. If you want to join the channel for memberships, I'm going to change them up a bit. I keep saying that, but I've got a lot more now. So I'm going to be adding some things and changing things around a little bit. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I truly appreciate you in whatever capacity you do that. Thank you for sticking with me and helping me, because God knows what's coming. All right, take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your Sunday night or day or Monday morning, wherever you are. Take care.